These are the Janitors, and they all came here because of Rudo. So we start off with Zanka, Ryo, Engine, and Rudo getting to the Janitors' headquarters. Zanka and Ryo go to their rooms, and Engine takes Rudo to take a look at the place. And we are introduced to Semu, the female receptionist whose Jinki are her glasses. And she uses those glasses to assess Rudo's abilities. She sees he has a great connection with his Jinki, she sees he is in great physical shape, and she also sees that he is not that good with using his own Jinki. And she says that handling a Jinki is incredibly important, and anything less than a perfect form is unacceptable. Not only that, through these glasses, she seems to have seen that you are not yet subscribed to the channel. Fortunately, that's an easy fix, so if you want to improve your skills as a content consumer and help us get over the 100 subscribers mark, please subscribe. I would love that. I really appreciate it, and seeing the notification for every new sub to the channel is a really good feeling. Anyways, back to the video. The receptionist almost seems to say something else about Rudo, but she stops herself. Engine even asks about it, but she just pretends it's nothing. Now, it's clear that she did say something about him that is not apparent to others, and the theory I've seen on it is that maybe Rudo is a Jinki himself. But to me, it seems like the thing he hides that only she would be able to see are his scars. It's clear that they act differently than any regular scar would, and it wouldn't surprise me if they were caused by a thought. Maybe an imposed thought that was used to try and make Rudo into a Jinki or some even more powerful type of weapon. So maybe what she saw was the remaining energy that stays stuck in those scars. Anyways, Engine decides to leave it aside and take Rudo to see the rest of the place. They go first to the hall where all the Janitors meet when they are there, although Engine says they're not usually there. But as they open the door, the room is filled with people, and my god, do they look good. And who are these people? What are they doing here? What are their powers? What are their Jinki? I want to know more about them. Well, I guess we'll just have to figure that out another time because they just left. But an important point to reiterate here is that these people aren't usually here. So if they came, it's probably because of Rudo. They are most likely aware of who Rudo is and what his powers are, which leads me to believe that he is even more unique and powerful than what Engine showed him to be. Not only that, now we have the confirmation of the Janitors' equipment. They all have the bag with the metal piece, they all have the communicator, and they all have the necklace that must serve some other purpose that we are still not aware of, just like the bag. And so, Engine and Rudo go meet the boss. Engine says nobody knows what his Jinki is and what his powers are, and that given the situation, Rudo should not ask about that or about the sky. Because, as he said before, information here is not free. You have to offer something in exchange. But either way, they get inside and see no one. Their chief just left for a mission. And then Ryo shows up and asks Rudo to be an apprentice and to follow her on her cleaning work. She says that's because she wants to know more about Rudo. So we've seen that the Janitors are actually a really well established and technological organization. They have a great amount of people working there, and they are working in 3 different classes: the combatants, the supporters, and the guards, each taking their part in making this work. Semu, the receptionist, is clearly a supporter, while Engine is the exemplification of a combatant. So I'm interested to see what a guard would look like. Not only that, but we've also seen new uses for the Jinki. Up to this point, they were just some strong, powerful, durable, and resistant weapons, but now we've seen them being used as an actual tool with more specific applications. And these applications seem to derive from what the original object of the Jinki is. So I'm interested to see how guards would use their Jinki. Maybe they would be more defensive-minded weapons. Who knows, we still have a long way to go. And again, like every other chapter, the character design keeps getting better and better. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, because there's more like this coming next week. Thank you, and I'll see you then.